looking at my last $6, I think, in all of human history, how many poets wrote about being broke? And I think, again, since poets express experiences, I imagine plenty have, had less, and dealt with more than I care to comprehend. While looking at my last $6, I hear the toaster. Tonight I will have a hot dinner, and breakfast will be the same temperature. But I'm not go cold or frigid, not fight and bicker over food preferences, knowing there are folks with no food to fight or pray over. Besides, I'm quite accustomed to the off-putting flavor and texture of uncomfort. Uncomfortable is normal as sleeping in different beds and waking up with a hard feeling I shared a pillow and part of myself with a person who will probably never care to know my middle name. It may not mean much, but I've always appreciated the saying, it's the little things, you know. I think that term came from every single mother who heard ice cream truck music drip down her children's summertime hearts, and all she had was cheap copper in her pleather purse, so she did what she could, you know, use the homemade genius that poured Kool-Aid in ice trays for the children to enjoy. It's the little things. While looking at the small amount of money to my name, I thank goodness I get paid this week, that I got a job in these trying times and the wage is decent, well worth the boredom, and constantly being told by the gray lady sitting opposite my grown-up desk, stop writing poetry. Apparently, I'm constantly writing poetry. That's not why we hired you, Brently. As if I could forget, this passion isn't my profession, yet I file folders, grateful I can afford gas, groceries, some ganja, a girlfriend. When you walk into my grandma's house, she'll speak to you in the language that is true to her tongue. She'll ask if you're hungry. The smell in the kitchen will convince a sea to foam from your mouth as you chew. She smiles and says there's an art to being poor. My son Peter is one of many Picassos in prison, and it's a shame. It's a crying crime. His creativity couldn't keep him free, couldn't keep him employed, and as you know, people got to eat. The times I've been really hungry are the times I understand becoming a thief. But instead of stealing from somebody and robbing myself of integrity, I'll just take nothing for granted. Not even $6 American.